Hey, you guys, it's Minsky back with another YouTube video. If you guys like this video, please make sure that you give it a big thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel, slap the bell so you can get notified when I post a video, and also share this off to somebody else so they can get this knowledge. And let's get into this video. So guys, if you don't already know, I do videos on the law of attraction where we talk about creating your future, manifesting your reality, and making everything yours. Witchy Wednesdays where we talk about magic spells and divination, and self-love Saturdays where we talk about confidence, kindness, and self-empowerment. So before we get into this video, I want to make sure that you guys check the description box below for any other information, such as how to book a session with me. That will be in the description box below, and to purchase a crystal jewelry of any sorts, bracelets, whatever, it's all down in the description box. And to become a patron or donate to this channel monthly, you can check that out too. Okay, so in this law of attraction video, you guys, I wanted to talk about the law of assumption. I don't think I've talked about that on this channel yet. I definitely talk about current circumstances don't matter. So this time I wanted to talk about it, and if you haven't checked out that video, make sure you go check it out. This time I want to talk about the law of assumption and what that really is. So basically, the law of assumption is assuming things are to happen. Just like, let's say, how you assume certain people to approach you, then that is how they will approach you. If you assume that somebody is going to come to you negatively, like how you assume about that person or about a certain situation is how ultimately you will create it out to be. It can be anything. It does not even have to be a person. It could be a job that you go to. If you assume that when you wake up and you go to your job, it's going to be a terrible day, it's going to be a motherfucking terrible day. Just as if you were to wake up in the morning and say, oh, I assume that today is going to be a good day. I have this embedded within my subconscious mind that today is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Then that is what it will be. So I feel like sometimes the law of assumption can be overseen on what it actually is. When you are assuming something, it is basically like you are expecting it to be that way. Expectations will honestly create your reality so fucking fast. Like, it is ridiculous. Like, when you expect something to be how you want it, it is going to be that way. If you expect your day to go unplanned, things are not going to fall through, it will happen that way. And let's just say it doesn't. You expect it to go a certain way, but it doesn't go that way. This is my little take on it. It still went the way that you want it to go because either you had a subconscious doubt in there still that you need to reprogram, or you can look at it as it already happened in a different reality, so I actually already did it. So if I want to, this can help retrain me to believe that all realities exist. So if all realities exist, this will have it become more easier for me to set expectations and to actually have them be met. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, y'all get what I mean. Y'all get what I mean. Y'all get what I mean. So basically with this, the law of assumption, you really want to assume the best thing. You want to assume what you want. This goes for anything. If you are manifesting something, you don't want to not make it out to what you are always creating. So if you know that you're always creating, why would you not want it to be this way and get what you want and not what you don't want? You feel me? It's just that simple as switching your mind to not reacting to current circumstances or not reacting to the 3D to actually get what you want. It's always here. You don't have to react to the current circumstances right in front of you. You don't need to react to that, because when you're using your third eye, you see past all of this. You see past the illusion of what reality actually is. This is not reality. Your reality is what you created out to be. All things exist. Just because you see it physically here right now does not mean that this is your current state of being. Yes, you can accept this current reality, but it will be like this when you're accepting it. You accept it to say, okay, I'm at this position, but I know I can switch my mind and I can switch the way of being to be in that character that I truly want to be at. So I usually look up videos or people usually talk to me about manifesting a specific person like all the damn time, but I could talk about anything when manifesting, because I manifest people to change. I manifest people all the time. I manifest the fuck out of manifesting. So let's just say somebody's not treating you how you want to be treated. Well, first of all, change the story. That's what you need to do. And I would do a video on that too, about changing the story of something, or manifesting things to change. So basically past programming is like retraining that. So programming your past. But basically, and I do this all the time, let's just say somebody isn't saying something that you don't like. Well, first of all, what are you assuming about them, and what story do you have towards that person, and why are you okay? So look, you're accepting that reality, but what you're going to say to yourself is, I'm going to look at this from a different perspective. I'm going to look at this as an opportunity. I'm going to see, and I'm going to assume that next time that we have a conversation, it's going to go the way I expect. Or next time I have a conversation with this person, or next time we interact, it's going to be totally different because I assume something totally different from you. Everyone is a reflection of you. So what you are doing, what you are believing about yourself is what other people believe about you. And I think I did a video on that before, on something to do about, I did a video on a manifesting specific person. If I did any videos, I'm gonna definitely link them at the above. Y'all can see the little cards go through. But you do not have to give way to the other situation, the thing that is outside of you. You don't have to give energy to what is outside of you. You give energy to yourself. You don't give attention to the external thing, because then that's when you're trying to create externally. You create internally first. What you do is you change your mindset, you change your way of being, so you rather not react to something but respond, or you program yourself to believe and assume that it will change. And this is the power of confidence in your manifestation. And I did a video on that before too, on being confident in attracting love and things like that. So I talk about using the confidence of manifestation as well. You're really changing your inner being. You're changing your state of consciousness to then be in that realm of reality, which you are trying to experience. So, and this might go the fuck over people's head. You know what I noticed? Some big shit that I be saying be really going over people's head. I'm trying to limit it as much as possible, because unless your mind is really open to this, some things will really go over people's head. And some of this shit will be like, whoa, what the fuck? I really don't understand it. But I feel like y'all understand it. Y'all get it. I've been talking about this long enough, and I feel like the people that come to me about this, you know what I've come to notice? Off topic, but not off topic at the same time. A lot of people in my reality are definitely starting to become more aware of how they're manifesting. They're manifesting and creating things. I speak to people and they don't want to speak certain things into existence. They are very aware of themselves. And even when I speak certain things, they're like, oh, I don't want to, I'm going to make sure I don't speak certain things over me, because they see how I am. So, you know what I mean? Like, when people approach me, they don't want to approach me with that limited mindset of things, or they don't want to approach me with the way of thinking that is negative or lessening the reality that they want. You feel me? So I definitely started to realize that, and I'm so happy that I'm manifesting that in my reality. I'm actually excited and I'm grateful for that, because that's something that I've definitely been wanting to manifest, and it's really showing itself. Like, the people that come to me and talk to me about how they're creating their reality and how I've helped them and all of these things, like, woo, bitch, it's honestly amazing. I'm not even gonna cap. I'm not even gonna cap. And also, this is not all. Be authentic. Okay, you guys, I just want to tell y'all that. Be authentic. Be authentic. Be real, because people love genuinity. People seek that out. People see genuinity as something that they want. So when you are leading with genuinity, when you are leading with honesty, integrity, and all of those things that are just like being yourself, people will be more in tune and more resonating with that, rather than a false perception of yourself. Do not, because energy does not lie. Vibes do not lie. So when you are definitely giving yourself when you are giving back to yourself, honestly being yourself, people really admire the fuck out of that. And like, honestly, I admire the fuck out of that too. Be yourself, because that really intrigues people. People really want to have somebody around them that can show them something different and isn't enabling them to not be themselves, or isn't one to actually falsify or put on this facade of who they are. You know what I mean? Like, go out in the world and be yourself, because people get inspired by that. You might not know who life you are going to change, or lives that you will change just by doing that. So look, I don't know where that came from, but I would definitely say be yourself, boo. Be yourself and assume that you are the greatest. Assume great things about you, and that's what other people will assume about you. That's how it works as well. What you assume about yourself, what you assume about anything, is what will manifest. This is why it's just not specifically about a specific person. It is more than that, because I know people come and talk about specific people all the time, but it's more than that. It's about what you assume about reality as a whole. What do you assume and what do you believe? This is about your belief system. What are you holding true in your mindset that is creating your reality? Because everything that you believe is what you will receive. What you believe is what you will receive. So what do you believe? What do you believe? Okay, you guys, so if you like this video, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up. Like I said, also, if you would like to subscribe to the channel, make sure that you do that as well. Smack the bell so you can get notified when I post a video. Please smack that bell, because I know you want to get notified when I post a video. Also, if you would like to book a reading with me or book a session with me or anything, definitely check the description box below, you guys. As well as if you would like to sign up for my Patreon, it's definitely down there. And before we go, make sure that you leave an affirmation down there that we can have for you guys, or whatever the case may motherfucking be. Leave an affirmation. And two, for the people that keep asking about my damn mic and shit, I got a new phone. Shut the fuck up. It's a new mic. I'm not mad about it, but I definitely had to let y'all know. Y'all goods. We have a new phone. We got a new mic. It is okay. Shut the hell up. I know people wasn't really upset about it or nothing. They were just concerned about what the hell was going on, but letting you guys know, we don't have to deal with that problem anymore. But I will see you guys in the next video. I love y'all so much. Peace.